Alright, so that's weird. Alright, so in this reality, okay, the female takes on the last name of the male in the flesh when they get married. Okay? The name passes on of the male. Okay, that's what we do. It's probably backwards, but anyways, it's what we do. Now, in Shelane Amber Gray's reality, when two people get married, the male probably takes on the female's last name. So, Austin Lee Meredith is actually Austin Lee Graves. Lag. Gal. Huh. Gall. Or, no, it's gal. Sorry, gal. Sorry. I'm looking at no. Sorry. Anyways, where does the L come from? If Austin Lee Meredith is here, we have to also be able to find Austin Lee Graves to form a type of diamond mine. Diamond mine. It has to be an Armageddon diamond. We don't have a downward for him yet, but now we do. Okay, so on the third day when the plants were created, not only were the plants created, the most important thing about the third day and the creation of plant life is the creation of the 1 by 7. One, ah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, 7. A 1 by 7. Nothing was still created when the plants were created. Okay, lots of nothing. So, if you think of a 1 by 7 going from the C to the 1, what does that create? A 60-40 split guy, because look, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know? And like, I guess 1, 2, 3, 4. The shorter one would be more powerful, so it'll include the one on top of the line. Or whatever, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's used twice. Sorry, it's used twice because it's overlapped twice. Now get this. That's why the other 2 comes into play. Look, you need an L is the 12th letter of the alphabet. You have a 1 by 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. At the end of the 7, you have a C. That's a 3. That's 10. But you also have a 1 by 6 and a 1 by 4. 10, 11, 12. L. It creates a diamond mine. An interesting geometry with it, probably for English gematria. Now, yeah, like literally, Austin Lee Meredith was his maiden name. His married name is Austin Lee Graves. We think it's Sam, but it's not even Sam, guy. It's always been Shelane Amber Graves. Always been Shelane Amber Graves. Wow. 1 of 7, right? A and a G is a 1 of 7. And if S is the 19th letter, and the 9 is just a unification between a 0 and a 1, okay? What are you left with? A 1 and the unification between a 0 and a 1. It's a 13. A 1 and the unification, which is a 1, of a 1, that's a 3. 3 ones. And a 0. It's a 13. The 0 is your 1, and then you have 3 ones. 1 of 7 of 13 is AGS. You need another dotted together in the fly speck. ages. AGES. The ages of the earth, guy. That's what I've defined. And you will too. Because we're going to create this battery. We're going to change our bubble. The aliens will show up. Or alien. But to get yours here all the time with my alien, and whatever, wow, or vice versa. Anyways, you can visit your alien in your dreams and remember your dreams and come back and work with your alien and their twin flame counterpart if you can find each other. But you need to know the devil, so you need to know your higher self, which is your equal, but opposite. Upside down, backwards, and flipped. Fifth age of the earth is putting the A together with the G, together with the E, which is the dot, because you're V'ing things. You're putting 3 V's, but that dot is also a V. 4 V's together, you're making a 20. Anyways, 20s, 2 20s make a 40. So like, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 to make 5. Fifth age of the earth, the golden age, guy. Golden age. Huh. Big A, U, gold, S, T, I, N, huh. Anyway. Cats and dogs getting along. Imagine there's a bubble with cat people and dog people, humanoids, and our higher selves are each other's reality. Flesh, higher self, and then they created a cellular energy device that brought the cats and dogs together, one at a time, because of immaculate conception of an idea. And then when they interbred, the cats and dogs, what do they create? Foxes. The 666, the F is the 6th letter, the O is the 15th letter, which is the 6, and the X is the 24th letter, which is the 6. The 666, man, protons, neutrons, electrons, carbon, 6, 369, 379, 107 of 13 of 110, 2143. One of all of that stuff. Armageddon code. 3 makes 4 makes 5 makes 6 makes 7. A 1 of 4 of 5 of 6 is 0. A 1 of 7 of 13 of 110 of 2143. Cats and dogs getting along. They're the building blocks. They're the observers. They're the first souls in the flesh that were hit by the mind blast of the battery turning on. In my bubble, which is our reality in the flesh. Not them. Their higher selves. That's time travel. Wow. So, like, if you want to time travel, you have to learn through your higher self that you're the devil. Decode your matrix. Don't go through all the pain if you understand the numbers of creation and are a keen observer. You'll have help along the way. You'll be able to remember your dreams. Slow down time, because you can probably spend a month in dreamland and learn everything you need to learn. Wake up in one night's sleep and get started and build it. Know exactly where to go, what to do, and everything. What to look for. Answers to the questions that need to be answered in chronological order. If you make man in God's image, it should all roughly come out the same in the end. You know, maybe all our electronic devices won't be useless and the lenses won't change that much. Maybe it'll be out of focus. Maybe you'll be able to adapt and refocus. Or maybe the change will be so dramatic they'll literally be useless. and have to be created again. But why bother? Because if more of these get made and more of our bubble becomes bigger, it creates a uselessness for the artificial lens, which we use today to capture our memories. When you shouldn't ever have to wake up again, like, this is reality. There's no fear of death. You're living in the best possible reality all the time in truth. To create abundance and balance in your lives for what's important for you in the now, and deal with reality as each and every one of us see fit. Create more aliens. All it means is create more aliens just means creating my pop. Creating more higher selves in a shared reality. The other come all at once, or they come one at a time once you figure it out in dreamland. So like you're literally the only one that can save yourself by understanding that you're the devil through your own knowledge of understanding as an observer of creation code in a new matrix with a new geometry based on your name. Because every soul has a twin flame, therefore there are 4 people searching all the time. That's the Saturn matrix, is to keep 4 different realities enslaved. Like base 4 guy. Base God enslavement. Matrix programming. 4x4 hypercube matrix scenario. That's probably called a 1DX, 2DY, 3DZ program. I can't really see it. It's probably the Genesis 1DX, 2DY, 3DZ program, because I covered the 0D with the Genesis paper of extreme importance. So yeah, in our current paradigm, the better this is done, and the more you are all now official members of Whoville. The game of Whoville is to decode your matrix in order to understand the ever-changing game of creation based on, the number of searching souls in Earth for knowledge of this. And if the only way to do the astral travel stuff and all that bit is for me to actually be able to say, like, let's put this to the test and build one, and to literally have my former wife stand in front of it and be the one closest to the blast radius after a bunch of other life gets hit first, like plant life and a bunch of aqua life and foul life and cattle and insects and beasts, and then her first, though. Like, we'd have to make sure she's first. By a bit, maybe, to make sure. Because it's not certain how light bends, truly. Maybe it doesn't matter where she is. Just saying. And if that opens up Pandora's box, like literally, like what is it? What's it called in Avatar? Pandora. It's called Pandora, guy. The Avatar movie aliens are called Pandorians. So if Pandora's box is literally open and like blue people show up that are like us but different, but blue, they're blue people, guy. They're gonna be blue. So if blue people show up, or like a new land, we're not gonna go rape it, okay? We're not gonna go rape the new continent, okay? We're gonna like let it be, because it's awaiting its people to join New Earth by getting their bubble to join our bubble as one at a time, by each and every one of us understanding creation and those involved with your matrix and understanding how to create one of these, because it's going to be always changing if we were always creating the numbers of reality. Wow. Cool. Cheers. Like, this is cool. Thanks for watching.